Hey everybody, welcome back to South Mountain Creamery. We have made it into late summer and we need to run up to the dairy and pick up our milk truck. First thing we need to do is we need to see if we can't get our money in the positive balance. Hey American Farming Gaming, hey DB, and what's up Farmer Boy? Reason our balance is negative is since the last stream we've picked up some more cows. We're up to 160 cows now. We've also went and purchased a manure spreader and a slurry spread applicator and a slurry tank to refill the applicator. But we've been a little busy with the purchases. And as a result, it's kind of taken our money into the negative. But don't worry, pretty confident we'll be able to make some money back and get into the positive. What's that?
Said you still got to catch up to me with my cows.
Trying to catch up.
Still got to get up to 420.
Alrighty. See, Darren's already over here. All in the Highs milk truck. Hey, biggest fan. I'm going to go ahead and jump in our reefer truck. Little fertilizer, or not fertilizer, but refrigerated box fan. And we're going to go ahead and load up our finished goods. Go. Let's see. We're not going to try to do it in first person. So today we're just going to be, after we get caught up with our dairy, we're going to just be all in and spreading manure and slurry on our fields. It's probably about all we'll have time for. Because our corn up at the BGA isn't even ready. So we are kind of in limbo land. How many days seasons are you doing with 400 some cows? Oh, that doesn't count. 400 cows base game.
Okay.
You're doing like 400 cows and 3-day seasons. Then you'd have a challenge.
Oh, that'd be a challenge. If you're doing 3, that'd be easier.
I think 400 cows in 3-day season.
It might be.
You should give it a try then.
I gotta wait until the next year, because it'll ruin everything when you're shaking.
Don't reset growth.
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Just wait till you harvest it. Hey Nick, what's up? Hey Darren, how much space does that that ice cream thing take? One more pallet in there.
It's not real small. It takes less space than the dairy, but
Probably both won't fit.
no, not there. I took a place from my house up on the other road.
There we go. It's over here. Here, and close up our door. Want to keep it all nice and cool. All right. Let's head on over the farm. Because this should do a pretty good job of getting us in the black. What's everybody doing tonight? Alright, we'll see some money roll in now. Get it. I don't know if we get 12,000 per load or 8,000. I kind of forget.
Just got home.
We didn't have a chance to stream the map on Friday. I had to pick up my oldest from her high school football game. So, kind of waiting on her to give us a call when to be picked up. And it's a good thing we didn't stream because
Is this milk going for production
about 10 o'clock.
or outright sales?
We'll just send it to sale. We got lots in productions too. There we go. Let's unload it. And wait for the guys to unload the truck. Coming along quite nicely. Look at that, we can see all of autumn. We got 2 days of rain in autumn. Oh my gosh. And then 3 decent days, and then another rain day. And in autumn, we're going to need to have to harvest this cornfield and 4 fields up here in 3 game days. We're going to have to do a pretty good work there. See if we can't get that done. Oh, straw bales on well springs. What's well springs?
You're gonna have a lot of fun. Hey, Klein, you know that thing that we were talking about?
Yeah.
I fixed it.
Good. 12,000 in milk. Yeah. Probably got another load of milk. Alright, well, that got us out of the black. Let's see, do we have another load of milk? Got another 2 3/4 loads of milk too. Whoa! You know what? We need to care for our chickens. Oh. Maybe Darren already cared for our chickens. He's 6 eggs. So we should pick up our eggs, huh? Let's sell those eggs when we get back over to our truck.
I might like his map. Or that map he has.
It's a very comfortable map. Oh. There he comes. There you go, Reaper 911 mods. Feel free to put a link to his Facebook in the mod links in Discord there, DB, if you want. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. All the congestion and everything I had last week seems to be gone, so that's good. Hoping we can dry out a little bit between now and the end of the week, because we got some heavy rains predicted for the end of the week. Alright, let's go.
Oh, yeah, I hope they don't hit me over here on the other side of the mountain.
Let's go get some eggs from our money from our eggs. I think you'll just get a lot of rain.
Yep. That I don't want.
Hey John, what's up? Alright. Pull on in here. Around back. $785. What do you mean, how did his trailer, how do I think I thought his trailer looked cool. I thought his trailer looked nice. Take a little back road scenic view. I don't know if you want this type of rain. This is a hurricane kind of rain. They're talking about 20 inches probably in the course of a day or two. Most of that rain will run away. the form of flooding. When I get back to the farm, I'll get the manure spreader and start loading it up. I really do like this back road. Got that super narrow bridge right here. Ooh, can we make it? Right. 24 is a rather interesting field. It's long and tapering as it runs along the creek there. All right, buddy, we're just gonna ignore the solid yellow line. You guys are going way too slow. Oh! Tuck back up under. Good thing to do. Hey, I don't know how to say your name. Hey, dude, who I don't know how to say your name. Hey, Pete, what's up? See, I had expected this field to be ready to harvest, so I'd already kind of staged things over here when we moved into late summer, but it's not ready. Just gonna have to leave that sit.
Captain, I can't even say it either.
No, it's not gonna be pronounceable.
Maybe you can translate it for us.
Alright, hey Dirty Tractor, what's up? Where's our Dirty Tractor at? Oh, I got me a couple over. Which size you? 7,000, that ought to be decent enough.
I'll be right back.
How's it go, Dirty Tractor? Oh, I'm moving from console to PC. What's the first map you're gonna fire up? I gotta warn you, be careful, don't go mod crazy. Let's see, what's the best way? Oh, okay. Hey, old farmer, thanks for that DB. There we go. Right. Oh, well, that's great. Glad you're in a good mood. We are rather joyous ourselves. Thanks for dropping by. I think when we left, we were leveling this last time we streamed. See, we didn't do too bad of a job. I think we've got 800,000 liters in here. That's from 2 fields. Yeah, I've been seeing your chat over there on in your Discord related to the server. But that's not the server that you all were going to town picking mods earlier, were you? This is a kind of a realistic start small and grow. Well, Pete, I can tell you, just be careful that you don't go mod crazy. There are some really cool PC mods, and then there are some really bad ones. So, bad ones is the ones, obviously, you want to stay away from. I'm glad we put 2 scoops will fill this thing up. I was worried I'd be sitting here for forever loading this thing up, but 2 scoops will do it. We'll definitely have to clean our fork off before we go and feed silage again. Yeah, Corn Belt is yeah. I really wish the guys that made these ginormous maps would not put like 40 massive fields in, but that they would instead put in hundreds of decent sized fields that you could actually you know, work. I mean, even Oklahoma. You know, Oklahoma has 2 fields that are like hundreds of hectares in size, and it's just ridiculous. All right, let's stop cutting back and forth. Let's see how far this manure will go. Kind of do an uncontemporary fertilized job on this field, because I'm not sure how far this how far all the manure that we have will go. So I'm just going to try to chunk it and see what that does. And once we fill in this area, and I'll start spreading in another area, as opposed to going all the way around the map, around the field, and you know, ending up leaving a big hunk in the middle that's undone. Many are. It's just you got to be careful. You know, site FS UK is a good site. American Eagles Modding is a decent site. Modhoster.com is an okay site typically. Although, so like sites like FS UK are good because they actually test the mods and validate that they actually work the way they're supposed to. Another good site is pcsg.uk. They also test their mods and test their maps that are uploaded. But then there's other sites like Mod Hoster. It's not necessarily a bad site. It's just their mods are not curated, meaning that they are not tested. So you can, sometimes people upload a mod that is really shouldn't be out there because it's really not functional. So it's good to go at mod sites that are kind of curated and tested, where things can be tested and validated that they are actually working the way they're supposed to work. Well, this went a lot further than I thought it would. I actually don't spread manure too much. I can tell you, I like a 4X map when the 4X map doesn't have, when the 4X map actually has a decent number of fields that are a decent size. When the 4X map has maybe 30 fields on it and the average field size is like 15 to 20 hectares, I mean, that'll takes a long time to work. But if you have a 4X map and the average field size is more like 8 to 10, then that's a bit more manageable. You wanna drive the poo slinger, or do you want to drive the liquid spreader?
It doesn't matter. Just tell me which one.
Don't matter to me.
I'll do the liquid since you can fill that thing up better. The solid one.
Okay. Also got a tank you can use the semi on. I think it's a semi trailer to so you don't have to run back. It's a 2X map. It's a standard size map. South Mountain is. It's my understanding that consoles, for some reason, can't take a 4X map. So any map destined for console needs to be standard size, as I understand it. The front loader, yes, it is in the mod hub. It's actually one of the very first mods that came out for FS17. It's provided by Giants. The way I understand it is that mod was a free DLC in 15 that Giants converted and brought forward to 17. It's the New Holland W170, I believe. There are 16X maps, Pete. Think of that as being 8 normal size maps in one. The 4X map is basically 4 normal maps Well, I guess 16 would be 4x maps. So there goes my logic on numbering math. A little selfish self-promotion. I'd say check out my first impressions playlist because it's, I don't know, it's about 150 videos now, and there's probably a good 130 maps, 140 maps in that playlist. You got all kinds of what we call crazy production maps. So a production map would have factories and everything that you would have a chance to keep up and running. So I haven't seen really a lot of production on consoles because of the extra scripting that would be involved. Cut this off. Let's fill in this area. So I do put the PDA in the thumbnail because I think oftentimes that's the first thing that people are really curious about is what does the actual map look like as far as field layouts. So I do put the PDA there in the thumbnail, right up front, so people can kind of get a general idea of, you know, what do the field shapes look like. Because I know we got people that they don't want to play a map that doesn't have square fields. There's people that are into just square fields, and there's people that are into anything but square fields. There are folks that won't play a map if it has a bunch of square fields.
It should be simple, but how do you turn the windshield wipers off?
Hit the space bar, and it might be on the stick. Is it the case? It's not, and then it's up high, like in the center of the windshield. Find it.
Yeah, I got it. I figured it would be on the steering column where the windshield wiper knob was.
Yeah, it's like that on one of them, but not on both. Yep, the New Holland W170C. It's in the mod hub. Completely blind that I'm not seeing that tractor. Oh. I didn't even realize I parked it. What Canadian map? Map that DB was talking about? No. I have done a Canadian map called Crawford Farms. That's in the mod hub. For PC only. I don't think it's for console. No, it's not for console because it's got some production on it. Got a compost master and a like a fuel production and some other things. Hey Fabio, what's up? Oh, the Canadian Ultimate map? I did a map video a long time ago for a map called Canadian Nationals. But I haven't done a video for Canadian Ultimate. Little dance.
Well, if them pigs haven't been pooping like Major League, this is not going to last very long.
They got 18,000 gallons of pig slurry and 26,000 gallons of cow slurry. That's what I figured. If you did that one on 27, it probably wouldn't. I don't know how much it would take.
Alright, I forgot we're not doing the liters.
I don't know how many gallons that tank holds. Oh, there are... I would easily say that there are more maps than I have any idea about. There are hundreds upon hundreds of maps. There are hundreds upon hundreds of versions of the same maps, so you got to be careful. Kind of going back to that sites that aren't curated. You know, like I think Canadian Ultimate might be on like version 17 or something like that. So sometimes it's difficult to know if you're getting the current version or not. I mean, Stevie, who is a fairly popular PC map creator, probably has to himself a good half-dozen maps, and he's probably released a good 30 versions of those half-dozen maps. I don't know if anybody could put Stevie's Facebook page up for him. Our very own Darren here in multiplayer with me. He did a Goldcrest edit called Willow River Farms. In my opinion, it's one of the best Goldcrest edits I've seen. Beyond the roads and most of the town, you really don't realize that it's a Goldcrest edit. And that's available over at PCSG. CCS 101, who's a good friend of the channel, has put out probably 5 or 6 PC only maps.
Just shy of 4,200 gallons.
Alright. It says you got 15,780 liters. CCS 101 releases his maps over at FS UK and PCSG. So his maps are PC only, so they would be good maps to check out. 27. Yep, Willow River Farms is Darren's creation. Now there's another edition of Plains and Simple that was made into a 4X. It's over here. Rubbish and don't work. Yeah. Certain mods can cause your game to crash, or will just flat out conflict with other mods. The one mod that I personally stay away from is anything that says it requires the what's that mod that's the what's that mod that requires extra lights?
I'm not sure. There's so many things about lights I can't remember.
Yeah, that's right. More farmer thing. Thank you. So typically, if I see a map that says, if I see a map or mod that says it requires the light add-on, I just avoid it because there's so many mods that don't work with light add-on. That just flat out, you know, have issues with the light add-on mod. You'll be able to experience the wonders of GPS and course play. The world is opening up. Let's see if we can actually do this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord. Very, very happy community. There's a link in the channel below, or in the description. We actually currently have a open. Well, we've got two fairly open multiplayer servers that you can participate in once you've made that jump. This, I have to say, this manure is going a lot further than I thought it would go. Well, that's no problem. Every map isn't for everybody, that's for sure. I mean, yeah, you might, obviously, if you're in the UK, you might dig the UK stuff more. FS UK has a ton, not really a ton, has a lot of UK maps that are console, or not console, but PC only. In fact, just today, Lancey Boy's new map, Thornbrook, was released over at FS UK. So if things work out, I'll probably have that video done for Thursday. Doesn't look like I'll have any video for tomorrow's release. It's East Coast USA is CCS's new map that he's working on. But he did Midtown USA, he did Emerald Coast, which is a very good American map, in my opinion. He did Churn Farms, did Mountain Valley, Mountain Valley Farms, Amazon River Farms, and Banco, to name a few. There might be a map in there that I am forgetting. Oh, I wouldn't say console peasant. I know it can be, I know it can feel like you're left out. I know that's the opinion some console folks have given, is that they feel left out. Second-class players sometimes have been batted around. But really, the limitations that are kind of being imposed on consoles are those that have been set up by the console manufacturers and not giants. Yeah, Churn Farm. Yeah, I mentioned that one. That's Duck Zorly syndrome there. Hey, Greenfin Slayer, what's up? Alright, let me bring you some slurry. Whoa. Then we have cool mods like the Water Trough add-on and Gray's mod, all kinds of cool things. It's cool Kenworth. I don't know if the tech tanks. I think the tech tanks are console. I think I saw Mr. Sealy P do a video on the tech tanks. I don't remember. I don't know what this one said.
You gonna have any crops in the ground over winter?
We got. I don't know. Depends on. You looked at the forecast. I don't know if we're gonna have a chance to. We got.
No. Go ahead.
So we got 2 days of rain. We got 3 days of decent weather. Then another day of rain before winter. And we got 4 fields up at the BGA to bring in, and that cornfield back there. And all the soybean fields. Right? We got soybeans, right? Gotta bring them in too. I don't think we're gonna have time.
Well, if nothing,
all right, Pete. See you later.
Planet, I can throw the ice cream thing on here, and we can do the save game switcheroonie. But if you have crops, there's no way to do it because I got to get rid of some grass.
Well, depending on CCS's progress with the East Coast map. I don't know how long we stay South Mountain beyond next year. This held like 9,000 gallons. There's your brown goo. This truck is custom modding. I'm just going to get turned around here. The interior is quite nice. Let me actually stop and put my head tracking on so we can look around properly. All right. So yeah, there's lots of variants for this one, but dash is cool. Let's get out. Let's get in. See the display lights up. Gauges light up. A decent horn. Yeah, I just watched it right before this stream. The video where he was doing the comparison between real life South Mountain and the map. Well, welcome back. It was a pretty cool video. Now we'll need to figure out where we're going to store this thing. I don't think we have anything else to put manure down on. Because that's at 3. It's at 3. That one, that's grass. If I put it down on that, it's going to tromp it. 7. Could maybe 7. 7 growing. It's growing, so we probably, yeah, it's come up. We shouldn't put manure down on growing crops. That's kind of sick. I probably shouldn't do that. The truck is available over custom modding, as James was referencing. Custom modding's Facebook. It's been out for a while, so you may have to scroll down. Or maybe, I think maybe custom modding has one link to all of their mods. Not sure. Dump that back. Let's go clean off our fork. We can mix up some power food at some point. Guys, I want to mention the scrolling text at the bottom. Y'all have probably seen. And you probably saw a little notice when you came into the stream and into chat. I started doing a sponsored thing with YouTube. So during any live stream, any super chats, at the bottom, there is kind of a little heart-shaped thing that looks like two hands holding each other. That is a new function in YouTube called Super Chat for good. I'll explain a little bit more once I get done here. Alright, so what Super Chat for Good is that in cooperation with YouTube and many non-profit organizations, any Super Chat for Good, so anytime you click that hand heart and donate money, 100% of that money will go towards the charity of choice. And the charity of choice for me is a charity called Child's Play. And what Child's Play does is it basically donates games, electronic and standard or traditional, for hospitals, for children's wards and what. You can find information about the charity in the description and Super Chat in general for description. I've got 161 cows. Actually. And Pete, the only mod you should be paying for is the straw harvest add-on from Aerosoft.
Oh, sorry.
Any other mod should be free. In fact, it is prohibited by Giant's terms of service to charge for a mod. Now, there are lots of folks that will do like this Patreon thing where you pay, oh, we can park it in here, where you pay a like a donation and you get early access to mods and things, but putting a mod behind a paywall, like requiring you to actually pay for a mod, is actually against Giant's terms of service. This would be a good spot for the slurry spreader too. Oh. Oh, okay. No, I think you have to buy it on PC. I don't think it transfers. It would be cool if it did, wouldn't it? But I don't think it works that way. Alright, you know where that straw trigger is for the cows?
Yeah.
That's where I put the manure spreader. I figured the slurry spreader could go there too.
Why? It don't make no sense. Why would I want my cows near poop?
Stick it wherever you want.
When I set it outside, there ain't no problem with that.
Alright, where should we stick our smelly tanker? I guess we'll stick them back here behind this building. How much? Well, we had about 80,000 liters in the cow area. Or, well, not liters. 80,000 pounds. We got the conversion mod in, so we used about 70,000 pounds. just leave that over here. Put our... Whoa, lady, I just ran through you. Put our truck away. Let's see here. Soybeans growing quite nicely. Another cool mod you might like for it's available for PC are these bale stacks.
Any other fields?
No, all the other fields either have, well, they have crop in them. The only other field that might take it would be this grass field back here, but it would trample the grass. So, let's leave it how it is. In fact, got some time, and I don't think we're going to have an opportunity to do this anymore. Better get it done tonight. It doesn't want to stay on the darn transport trailer. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Where's Darren at? Oh, he's parking. Hey, DoughBoy, what is up? Would you prefer to drive this or the truck? I forget.
Who, me? Are you talking to me or Derek?
Not talking to you.
Probably the Voyager.
Alright.
I just feel used now.
Why can't I unhook this thing? There it goes. What's up, DoughBoy? Oh, what are you hauling tonight? Moo-moos or oink-oinks?
I need to get that one mod to work. Placeables, side objects.
Ah, big old cow. So we do this one in field 33.
Wish I could join.
Alright, how are we gonna do this? I guess you can't drive over grass, you kill it.
I'll drive on the outside as best I can. How many cattle do you get in your trailer? Yeah, there's a tree there. Oh, hey, you might like my my danglies in my truck. Oh, good. We missed that tree. $39. Alright, I was just curious on how the in-game animal trailers translated to realistic. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what's going on? Alright, hold on. Something weird's going on.
That's not good.
Oh, my grass fell out somewhere. Let's see if it holds now. Alright, looks like it's counting up again. I'm gonna dump it in the third bunker, Fabio. Because we might expand our cow herd again, and we might put wheat in our cornfields and basically let it go a year without any corn. So I want to make sure that we have enough chaff. Yep, might as well just make some more silage out of it. We've got more hay bales than we're ever going to need. Or at least for quite a long time. Got this stack. We've got two stacks right here that are mostly full. Then we've got a stack down by field 32 that is probably 3/4 full. And with the graze mod in, our sheep don't need any hay for most of the year. So we are in pretty good shape. Hey, Genesis X, what's up? Alright, I doubt I'll hear you, but thanks for honking. Hey John, thanks for dropping by. What map is that? Genesis? Later, DoughBoy. Thanks for dropping by.
We're gonna have to try back and forth because this is just getting a little ugly.
I know. Yeah. You make narrow turns, I'll make wider turns. Abandoned Forest. That is a very interesting map indeed. Has the homesteading feel to it, and has kind of the added difficulty levels of you know, of the terrain. And in the winter, the river freezes over, and you'd be able to drive on the river. Oh, hey Prince, what's up? Just doing some late summer grass foraging. We don't have any other crops ready to harvest quite yet. And you have to plow your fields because they're all grass. So you not only have to clear them of trees, but you have to plow them up. And a trip to town really takes a while. I don't know what I hit, but all of a sudden I just saw the grass starting to fall out. Or it didn't even, it just started to drop. The grass was going nowhere, it just was emptying. Then I did a force unload thinking it was somehow unloading and I was going to turn that off. Then it started dumping grass out the back. So, didn't know what was going on. Yeah, part of the challenge of that map is just navigating the bridge and the road structure.
Yeah, it seemed like the server was just a hair glitchy at that point.
Yeah, I might have hit some buttons when I was trying to jump out of cab without looking down. I don't know what I would have hit. Fabio, you got the,
I got one of the all mouses.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's so much better than this game. I like it.
Yeah. Alright, I'll meet you on field 32. Assume they're all done. It looks all done to me. Yeah, I've been using a trackball for a while because I don't have room to be moving a mouse around.
Me either. When
This truck
you
came
take up
from.
the whole desk space, you only have one little area.
This truck came from
I got like 4 screens. So.
Farmer Andy's website. I don't know the URL off the top of my head. If you look up Flegel Transport Pack, let's look it up here in the store. If you look up Flegel Transport Pack, you should find it. It includes 2 lizard trucks and a couple man trucks and a couple Tatra trucks, and then some Flegel companion trailers. So Fabio, it includes a ice cream production that you can basically, and it changes the dairy around a little bit so it produces cream. And the ice cream production takes sugar beets for sugar and cream from the dairy and basically makes ice cream that you can then bring back here to the creamery. Oh, 33.
Hey Glenn, I like the edit you guys did on here.
You see the other haystack that's over here.
Makes it feel more real.
You're saying 33 to me?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you said 32.
Oh, I may have incorrectly.
You did say 32.
I don't know. I don't know if it is. I don't know. I found it on the Farmer Andy website. I don't know if it's also on. I don't know if it's also on Modding Weld or not. JCB on this map or on Abandoned Forest? Oh, okay. Of course it's blocked. I was just trying to get the number of bales you had. Goofball. Can't jump up there. Oh, here he comes. Hope he can fit through the gate. Oh, no. Or the bridge. I don't know how, that might be too wide. The Boss 5000 to fit through some of those passes. What if you turn the other way and backed in? Oh, you got it. A little dirt here, like as if at one point in time he was going to put a gate there, but didn't. I think it'd be a good match for the horsepower on that map, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, I don't think you'd ever get that giant trailer.
Making snakes swim across roads.
They tell you the snakehead, that fish is legit. It's not an error. It's indeed for the Maryland snakehead. I don't know if you could probably get that big tipper on the ice road when it's frozen over. I like to watch Kerbo's series on that map when where he was using MR on an abandoned forest. He always had the hardest time getting up Sheep Hill. If you haven't seen his channel or the videos he did on abandoned forest, you should go check them out. Although he did run into an interesting issue with the crop textures on one of the fields when he did soybeans. So Fabio was asking what was new with the new edition of your South Mountain. I mentioned it was the ice cream, and you changed the dairy around a little bit to make cream. Is that it?
And apples.
Ah, you added apples to a field. 25, was it that one?
Yeah, the one we just did.
Oh, okay. Field 30.
You just released that one?
Earlier today.
Oh, I thought that was one of those trucks.
Yeah. Got apples too.
Sorry, I missed the stream. Running behind this library.
Oh, we know you have to split your time. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and unload this because 3/4 full.
You guys been working?
Flung poo and liquid poo. And foraging grass because nothing else is ready to harvest. And 3 of the 6 days of autumn is rain.
Nice.
Come on, Raz, you can take over for me. I'm not really enjoying this. This is like mowing a yard with a bulldozer.
Then I guess you're on truck duty?
Well, you got what, a half hour left?
Yeah.
It'll take me that long to probably sink.
Yeah, I can break about 20 mods in half an hour.
I just want to jump up and say hi. Trying to get all of our fields planted on Blackbird. We got about 2 in-game hours left.
Yeah, one of these days you'll have to let me know about that. I downloaded mods and everything, but I just don't know what you guys are doing.
Join up with one of the teams if you want.
Oh, it won't let me empty it.
Well, I put my name in there, but it seemed kind of dead.
MP, I'll put your name in on our farm.
Alright, do you want to switch and drive the truck? I'll lawn mow.
Yeah, I'd probably be worse at that. I'd be knocking all over the place.
Okay.
When you log in, Darren, is it just DARIN? Like when you pick your name?
Yes.
Capital D.
Yeah, I'll have to add you to MP Manager.
O'Brien has been updated.
So I think Silver Dragon's coming back. He's going to join up.
O'Brien was updated a while ago over at FS UK.
I don't know how my new schedule is going to work out.
Any word from CCS on when he's going to finish the East Coast?
Middle of the month, he said. It's like a week away.
Is that going to be your next economy project?
I don't know. Gotta look at it.
How much further do you got on yours, Clint?
What?
Your map?
What map?
Exactly. I think he started it.
I was actually kind of excited about that one.
He did the hard part. I might take that.
Ooh,
Alright, you wanna switch?
No.
Oh. I thought you were saying I did the hard part, driving around the outside of the field.
no. Yeah. You're lost, Clint.
Your map.
Oh.
Watch, you'll say what, man.
I downloaded Pops and Smurfs.
Yeah, I took a quick look this morning because I forgot to take a quick look last night. I saw Frank was in Oklahoma, so I'm like, oh, I just jumped in Oklahoma and I didn't leave for like 4 hours. What?
Oklahoma will do that to you.
He was a peanut harvesting machine. I could barely keep up. Unload him, drive straight to the sell point, turn around, drive back, and dang it if he didn't almost have a full load again.
Did you put the storage in?
I did. Put it down at the replaceable area where we had like the plows and cultivators. But I think he left like 8:30. He had to get up at 4. I jumped over and started hired helper frenzy. Hired a helper to do beet harvest. Hired a helper to do canola harvest. Then I tried to get sugar plant up and running. And a whole bunch of other stuff.
Can't find anything to move the current green?
No, I haven't found anything. I haven't looked at American Eagle's modding since this morning. But
Wait, didn't he a tanker? Is that one I just put up takes it?
okay. Yeah, so I had tried the tech tanker tankers, and they only take the in-game liquids. So then I put the Cote up, and this morning I tried it, and it only takes the in-game liquids. So I'm like, well, what takes the darn cream? I thought the Cote tank would take cream because, you know, the supposedly the universal tankers, right?
Yes.
All right, Fabio, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, it's down by the, it's to the side of the creamery where the milk tankers are.
Tanker take the milk too? Or just the cream?
It takes both.
Hey, Tagar, what is up?
Yeah, that popped Smurf map. Definitely want to do some grain harvesting. That's it for
Or just do UMRE.
It's so last year.
Yeah, but I like it.
I mean, I know you didn't really get to play on it because you broke it and all.
Yeah, I tried editing it and I broke it.
Should stick out of the editor. Ah, Raz, put you to
Any
work.
other map I can edit really good. I just broke this one somehow. But it had something with the. Oh, sorry.
No, don't go ahead.
But
It had something.
I'm
to do
basically
with the
full.
straw. It had something to do with the straw harvest add-on. I had to go and disable the fruit. That's why it kept crashing. So everything I edited to the map, I'm now playing with it. I still have more editing to do though. But it took me the longest time just to figure out it was the fruit.
pretty sure I told you that a long time ago. You just didn't listen. It's
Well,
okay. It's okay though. You're learning. You're learning slowly how to listen to the people older than you.
Yeah, when you told me the how to fix South Creamery, I was like, maybe I can fix UMRV. So I went and started playing with it.
South Creamery's not broken.
No, I fixed it because it was broken on my end. With the straw harvest add-on and grazing mod, I went and disabled the tip everywhere on all the fruits, and now everything works.
It's okay.
I think it's just me. None of the mods like me.
You're cursed to man.
Yep.
No. So what's this new job? You didn't figure out what fancy Walmart is.
No, I haven't.
It's Target.
Oh no, I don't work at Target either.
Target is fancy Walmart.
No, I don't work at there.
It's
No,
Walmart for the people that think they're too good for Walmart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I do work there. No, I'm working at a Toyota dealership.
Ooh, Toyotathon. When is that?
Yeah. I think that's it. End of this month. So yeah, I get to work 10 to 7s and off on Sundays.
Alright, up and back close we can.
Alright. So are you a parts guy? Or are you a sales guy? What do you do?
I am back there in the detail bay and the parts people.
You're a sign flipper? You stand out and flip signs at the street?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No. No sales.
Do they have a little car suit you wear?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm the parts guy in the detail.
You clean the people's cars when they come in for service and buy new ones?
Yep. Or I'll like touch up paint. Basically, we're the body people.
So a good hailstorm is your friend.
Oh yeah. They actually got a lot of those right now. And then they're expecting another hailstorm with this storm that's about to come in. So yeah, we're gonna be in business for a couple months. Getting all that overtime.
What are the hours?
It's usually 10 to 7, and then on Sundays it's anywhere from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 10 p.m. So you get paid overtime and time and a half. I lost a $2 pay cut, but
It's okay. You learn it's not always all about money.
it's what you enjoy.
We had a
you enjoy working. It's not work.
we had a guy leave for like a 50% pay increase. 2 weeks later, he's begging, please, have you hired to replace me? Because if not, I'd like to come back. Please, please. Please, I made a horrible mistake. We're like, well,
Go to.
I guess we'll take pity on you and let you come back. As long as you know you're the new guy again. Well, he went to some programming company that really hired him to do something but never issued him the actual work they hired him to do or something. I don't know.
You see, there's a problem.
No.
Don't take work unless you have work.
No, he's of this new generation that seems to think that they get to pick and choose what they do when they're at work. Rather interesting concept.
Yeah, it don't happen like that. Your boss gets told from their boss, from their boss, from their boss to tell you what to do. Yeah, I still have like 4 bosses, but it's better than having like 20.
Hey, Silver Dragon!
And I can actually listen to music.
What is up?
I don't have to sit there listening to Walmart music.
You know, the show I absolutely love is Cloud9. I think it's absolutely hilarious.
Oh yeah, it makes fun of Walmart.
Because I can only imagine that's how it like really is.
I can relate you to that. It is. It's everything of Walmart. So if you want to find out how to work with, or what it is like working with Walmart, go watch Cloud.
Whoa, you slowed and brake checked on me.
Jeez, he's speeding.
I like Cloud9. It's a fun show. I haven't watched it in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen him on lately.
I don't know, it might not be on anymore.
Walmart price soon.
Raz, you'll enjoy this. My wife goes on tirades because they only cancel shows that she watches. I was like, so they don't cancel any other show except for the shows you watch? She's like, yes, they're out to get me. Like, so they only cancel shows that you care about. Every other show that's ever on that you don't care about never gets canceled. No, it doesn't. I was like, that's a very interesting look on way to think about it.
Well, you should tell her you know why. Because probably the shows you watch don't get that many views. So they cancel it.
And she has to pick up that I'm making fun of her. That of course she's only aware of the shows that she watches that gets canceled, because the other shows that gets canceled she never knows about. She never watches them.
Yeah, sorry, I threw the mower back one, it just stopped this thing.
Yeah. They went from road speed to operational.
Sorry, I was talking tired.
How's that team thing working out? That might be a concept for the next one I do.
It's nice because you don't have to kill yourself to get everything done by yourself.
Let's go around this corner to get some more room down here.
Alright.
Get other people that can help you do stuff. Listening to the stream. Sorry, I'm talking to Ben.
He was in chat earlier. Said you were working him to the bone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got about 150,000. I'm full. 150,000 liters of beets off of that beet field we planted. So I took that down to the sugar plant. Then I put about 150,000 liters of water in there because it takes water and beets to make sugar. So we might need to put the highs truck up there and see if it picks up green.
Yeah.
What I really should do is open up the map and see the fill type is and add it to something. Or add it to the highs trailer and make sure the fill type's the same. Gotta get our dangly bits on stream.
I'm gonna jump down here, Blackbird. I just want to jump up and say hi.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Later.
See you guys.
Let's have fun and split the tree. Watch the grass shoot through the tree.
I figured he was coming behind.
Oh! Oh, we just... Up. Disaster. Let's shoot.
Dang, old eyes, it's getting kind of hard to find you.
Oh, did you turn on your headlights?
7-4.
It is 8 o'clock.
Yeah, don't turn your headlights on until about 10.
There we go. Well, guys, when we get back on Wednesday, it will be early autumn. Not sure when the rain's going to come, but if it's raining, we might be foraging corn up for the BGA. We might be foraging grass over on Big Field 42. Basically, we'll be waiting for a dry crop condition to work on our corn harvest. Soybeans will be coming probably mid or late autumn. So we're going to have a few very busy streams coming up. We bring in everything in the autumn time frame. Probably going to go ahead and finish out this field, but I'll probably go ahead and close out the stream here, and we'll just finish this up. So, until next time, guys, happy farming.